Oh my God.
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
You hate to see it. You hate to see two Titans fight, okay? I don't want to see it. I don't want to see Draymond Green and Kendrick Perkins go at each other. Now, it's probably not for the reason that you think, okay? This is, to me, this is like watching two criminals fight. There is no winner. There's no winner. At the end of the day, it's no winner. I can't stand either one of them, okay? Kendrick Perkins and Draymond Green, in my opinion, are toxic in their own special kind of way. But we have to talk about what led to this.
Hey, Draymond, you good? The fuck wrong with you? Didn't you just win your 4th championship? What the fuck you worried about me for? What, you mad?
Okay, we got to talk about what led to that. This is so stupid. All right, so we got to start off with where this all began, okay? It began with Kendrick Perkins saying one of the most asinine things imaginable, and it's one of those things that you just sit back and you're like, it's not okay to think it, but it's even worse to say it. And he just straight up, flat out said it, and I was like, what? Now, before we do that, just big shout out to Blacktop Buckets. That's actually where I'm getting this video from. So guys, please go subscribe to them. All right, so let's go ahead and play this. This is crazy.
I got a confession.
Okay, when someone starts something like that, so ominous, you that's just a bad opening. That's just a bad opening. Hold on, one more time.
I got a confession.
No, you don't. We're gonna move on. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm being stupid. I'm being petty. Let's go.
Like, let me tell you. So, we played the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2008, and it was a game 7, right? We just had lost game 6, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I was scared as hell going into that game 7 against LeBron James. And this was the only time that I actually prayed that something happened to him at practice. I said, you know what? Like, no.
What a thing to confess.
I know, but I'm being real. Like, I was.
Guys, you don't say that. I don't care. I don't care. You don't say that. The funny thing about this is actually something that a lot of fans kind of wish going into games. Like, they're such fanatics to the point where they will just go crazy and say, I hope that this player is injured. I'll be honest, okay? I must confess. I used to think that, like, in elementary school. Like, I was like, oh, if this player is just, like, a little hurt and we don't have to play him, I'll be so happy. But, like, when I got older, like, I don't know, middle school, I didn't think that no more. Like, that's not a cool thing to think. Also, you just don't say that. Like, you used to be a player. What is Kendrick Perkins is strange. He's a strange one. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and move on. And this is what Draymond Green had to say about the whole fiasco.
Exactly who I thought you were. Exactly who I thought you were. Kendrick Perkins, you act like this clown, and it's baffling to me. He could never.
Okay, all right. First, I know that, like, we're gonna listen to what Draymond has to say, okay? But this whole thing with Skip Bayless, I don't like Skip Bayless either, but I don't like Skip Bayless because I think he's a fake Spurs fan. He's very entertaining, and I will say that in some degree, Skip Bayless, a lot of times he does tell the truth, oftentimes, but other times he just kind of makes up narratives. And I don't know if Skip Bayless and Kendrick Perkins are on the same level whatsoever, but it's a little different. Kendrick Perkins, he changed his mind like every week, and Skip Bayless, he will not change his mind no matter what the situation is. So I don't know which one is better. I just know that they're different.
Never be you. You know why he could never be you? Because he never done it. You go up here acting like him. You don't have to do that, buddy. You played. You did it. Go talk about it. Or can you not? I'd hope that you can. With all these hot takes you make, you should be able to. You don't have to act like that, my man. You don't have to go up there. You go from being enforcer to coon. How does that happen?
That is an ultimate insult. Woo.
At least you acted like an enforcer. I didn't really ever take you for one. Which is why when we were playing the Cavs in the NBA Finals and I was shaking them pom-poms and people was like, oh man, I remember my Twitter blowing up. Like, you leave LeBron alone. You shouldn't be shaking pom-poms at LeBron. Brown, my big brother, I would never shake pom-poms at him. Also, who's he cheering for? I was shaking pom-poms at the guy in the suit in the back over the bench. Shaking my pom-poms at him. That guy.
You know what's ironic about this? Like this whole thing, because Draymond Green's whole purpose here is to say that Kendrick Perkins is tearing down players. He's tearing down other NBA players. But that's like exactly what Draymond Green does all the time. Like he does it to former players. He does it to current players. I don't buy this whole old media, new media. The old media is like this, the new media is like that. I don't buy into that. And when it comes to Draymond Green, he's always dogging on other players. Like he does it all the time. He did it to LeBron James in the finals. He called him the B word, right? He's always going after players' groins. I think you can classify Draymond Green as a dirty player. And then not only that, he did it to his own teammate. He knew that the cameras were on him. And he told Kevin Durant, we could win without you. You're a B. He went off at KD during a game. You tear down players that's on the same team. This is crazy to me. He is not the one. It's the prime example of the message might be right, but the messenger just should not be delivering it. I'm sorry.
You don't have to act like that, man. You can go on TV and be real and like stand on business. You don't gotta go up there doing that stuff you doing. This man just went on JJ's podcast the other day and said, I was praying that LeBron James got hurt.
I'll admit, that's pretty awful, dude. You don't say that.
What? Are you kidding me? You actually thought that was okay to admit? Come on, cuz. You can't think that's okay to admit. Even if you felt that way, which, by the way, why do you feel that way? That's a problem. But even if you felt that way, hey, take that one to the grave, my man. And JJ, being the scholar that he is, the great individual that JJ is, and most importantly, the new media, why is that significant right now?
And that's what I mentioned, the new media versus the old media. I think it's all bogus. I think it's all silly. At the end of the day, a lot of these commentators, you know, they kind of keep the game fresh, to be honest with you. While I don't like Skip Bayless, it is very entertaining after a team loses or after a big drama fiasco to go look at what his take is. And not everybody agrees with it. Most of the time his takes are like really insane, but that's what kind of makes it fun. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know, guys, it's almost like you want to protect your own, or at least that's kind of what he's preaching here. It's about protecting your own. You don't say things like that, which I agree. You know, you shouldn't just like dog on players. And yeah, Skip Bayless does dog on players often, and he creates these narratives that are just like way off. And I'm not with that, but he's saying that's the old media, but the new media do it too, because you're part of the new media and you do it all the time. You do it all the time. I don't know.
Because the new media, we also protect guys. Like we protect, this isn't about tearing you down. This isn't real Skip Bayless trying to tear you down. We don't do that. Now, we do critique. Something's off, we gonna talk about it. But we're not gonna just try to tear you. No, we're gonna try to help that.
Okay, Draymond. He does it all the time, okay? I'm not even going to get into, like, everything that he said. But you guys know Draymond Green does this all the time. He's always talking bad about play. Like, whatever, dude. All right, so moving on. But Draymond Green does have a good message there. I mean, you don't say that out loud, okay? You don't say that you wanted somebody to be injured. That's insane. And that just kind of shows that Kendrick Perkins was kind of a loser. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, on the court loser. You know what I mean? Like, that's lame. All right, so this is Kendrick Perkins' response, and this is this is wild. All right, let's listen to him.
Hey, Draymond, you good? The fuck wrong with you? Didn't you just win your 4th championship? What the fuck you worried about me for? What, you mad? You mad because I'm doing it my way and it's happened to work? I'm doing it my way. I ain't got to do it your way. I'm doing it my way. But look, forget the old media, forget the new media. I'm going to stand by the old law, right? And the old law says, hey, man, all that disrespect and all that hoe shit, calling somebody a coon, man, you got me fucked up. Ain't nothing a coon about me. Ain't no cooning, ain't none of that. Straight up. And here's the thing, right? We all know, dog. We all know. You all bark and no bite. We know this. The NBA brothers know this. A lot of them that's talking behind you, behind your back with the whispers, they know this. They know you not gonna do nothing. This is proven. This is facts.
Okay, I always hate how we always got to resort back to the, but are you going to fight though? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I think both of these guys are toxic. I think it's not fun to watch these two fight because at the end of the day, there is no winner. I think both suck. I'll just be honest with you. I think both of them suck so bad. But I don't know. It's funny nonetheless. And I just wanted to talk about it really briefly because it's something, man. And look, a good little trauma is always fun for me. Even if it's two people, I do not care to see fight. But anyways, I'll get with you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, only $2 per month. Patreon, YouTube members, link in the description for that. Till next time, bye, man.